If you guys want to know what 192 stops looks like, with 319, 17 that I scanned in packages, and a couple packages missing, of course, this is what it is. So, honestly, the problem with this is that all the overflow, because I had 343 packages earlier this week, but I had a bigger van, and most of them stuff was like envelopes and smaller boxes. But like this, I'm supposed to find boxes in. I might have to grab like a box from back there, and if I open the back, it's just stacked to the top. So plus this random box out of nowhere. But oh yeah, and this is the first bag I need, but I could just move that, but still. So this is what the van looks like now. How we like it. It is let me see, 622 right there. I don't know how I got done at 5:59, I believe. We clock in at like 10:45. It takes us like 30 minutes to 40 minutes to load out, and then I got to drive to my route. So I probably didn't start till almost noon, and that would be just about 6 hours, I believe, that it took me. And between 190 to 200, I'll call it 200 stops. I think the itinerary ended me saying 200 stops. So 200 stops divided by 6, that would be like 34 point something like that. I don't know, check the math, but that's about 34 stops an hour, which they want us to do about 20-25, which is already like really fast. Unfortunately, like one thing, it's Saturday, so the traffic wasn't that bad, but everybody was out, and there's kids playing, and so many times where I either couldn't go down the driveway because there's a kid just like hanging out in the chair, or like blowing bubbles, playing on their bikes. I had to drive so slow, like whenever in most of the neighborhoods, especially when there's like so many cars stacked together. Other than that, I could just whip when it's around the neighborhood, when it's a clean area. But from the old video, you can see how full it was. Honestly, I managed it pretty well. I think anybody new would not finish the route today. It's just like things you pick up over time. But the van does not want to. Okay, there we go. I'm about to just do my end of shift inspection. I got everything else done, just clock out. But sorry for this video here. I'm holding 3 phones right now. Yeah, I had to go through a couple phones just to get the route done, because they're battery dying and stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna do this end of shift inspection. Basically, the whole process is when we get back, we do our debrief with the Amazon employees. If we have any packages, which I had one today, we tell them what happened with it, give it back. My package was an envelope that was canceled. They're to stay cool, and then we go on our ways. And I end my shift, but then I still got to do end of shift inspection, which I just take a video and put it on our work Discord, and go back and walk all my stuff over, make sure everything's off, and clock out and all that. So yeah, pretty rough week this week, but maybe I can show the Amazon process a little better if I have more time and easier route. But for now, that's what I got, guys. All right, peace. All right, just real quick, guys, that's how I spent my day today. It's a Saturday, so I get 3 days off now, which is like really cool and all. I'm just like really tired from everything you just watched. But if you guys are interested in just a more well put together video, maybe on a day where I hopefully have less stops, I would be down to just kind of like put something a little more together so you can trying to figure out, what the whole process is about. It may be hard. Like I've seen other YouTubers do this. I watch a lot of Amazon delivery videos, and it inspired me to do one myself because I've been working here for half a year now. My DSP, which is delivery service provider, which is who I work for, who is then contracted by Amazon to deliver packages. We are very try hard, and we're held to really high standards. Like load out, everything has to be in and out. It'd be really hard to film that process because they got us moving, stepping. It's it Yeah, we jump out of the van as soon as everyone stopped, open the doors, fly, get our carts. I had 4 today, uh, 9 bags on one, full of one bag equals like 20 something packages, 30 packages, sometimes as low as like between 5 to 15, but it's usually about 20. So one of those bag is like you saw at the beginning of those video. I had like 9 of those on one cart, 6 on another, 6 or 7 on another, and then I had 2 more carts just full of boxes. I think it was like 37 overflow boxes, which is a lot because these boxes were not light. Like they were pretty big today, and that just takes up all this extra room. You got to calculate like how you're gonna drive. I had to drive so careful at the beginning of my route because um, if you stop too fast, like you have to stop because the light turns red all of a sudden. Everything's gonna go flying, and it's gonna ruin your entire day because I had all these boxes stacked on all my bags on boxes, and everything will come to the front and just block how I'm trying to my workflow, because I load to where I'm in the driver's seat. I can just get up and turn around, and because there's a little passageway directly from where our we're driving, where we're sitting in our seat. We just get up and go to the back of our van. We don't have to get out. So I like to just get up, turn around, and grab whatever's right behind me. And I set up all my work constantly right behind my seat. I sort out all the packages. Uh, like if it's a big bag today, I had one that had like 35 plus packages. Um, Amazon lays it out to where we have stickers, um, which okay. So let me explain that better. So each package had its own sticker, which is supposed to tell you which package to grab when you need it, and it helps for sorting it. But when it's all these 35 packages plus are in one bag, it's kind of all a jumbled mess. And you could grab something that's like it says the numbers on it like 1920, and the next one's like 1955. And why that could be difficult when you're on the road is, say you need the one that says 1920. Well, the next one you're going to need is going to be 1921 and 1922 and 1923. But so the one that's next to it, that's 1955 on the sticker, is just going to be in the way. So I kind of like would grab the 1955 and put it somewhere where it's out of the way, and then try to find all the lower ones. The lowest numbers, the ones that are closest to 1920, I would grab and put it near the door. And then the ones that are like in the middle, like 1930, 1940, I would probably put it on a box somewhere in the corner. And then the 1950 ones I would put farther away in like almost like 3 piles. So like every 10 numbers has its own stack in my mind. But really, this is just like in the middle of the van. So if you saw it, it'd just be like packages everywhere. But um, in my mind, it makes sense because I know where to look. I still have to look for the number when it comes to it, but I know like, oh yeah, there's 20s in this general area because I put them over here really quick. So I just look for whatever one I need and grab it, and then the ones that go with it, I grab, and on we go. But I wouldn't mind showing you that process. If you're interested, just let me know. I know this is a gaming channel, but it is kind of interesting. This is what I do to make a living. I hustle as hard as I can just to get back so I can stream. And I should be producing videos, but I'd be slacking. And I also have school, online school. So it's only like one class, but it's a lot of workload for a week. So it all adds together where I try to, you know, buy myself time. And the ways I go about working her out is why I'm able to do all these things because I get paid for 4 days of 10 hours each day. And it doesn't matter if I finish early, I still make 10 hours worth of pay. So, like today, it was like 6, 7 hours. I get paid for 10 hours. It's very tough because all the work I'm doing is honestly supposed to be done in probably like 10 to 12 hours. But I was just flying. I was running. Yeah, like it's it's my Friday, whatever. Um, but I'm gonna be like still sore in 3 days. Like it gets rough doing this week after week after week. But it's a sacrifice you have to make. Honestly, it could be worse. I'm glad I only need one job to supply what I need for me and my girlfriend, with apartment and food and everything. And she got dentist stuff, and I got this stuff. She got that stuff. So it's, this is working really well for me, that I've found, and I'm making like 19.25, 19.35 an hour. If you really want to see more about this process, just let me know, guys. I did not think this intro was going to be longer than the video, but I just kind of wanted to explain it a little bit. If you want me to show you that more, yeah, I'll just make the video. Just make sure you leave a comment that you want it, so I'm more motivated to do it because it's not something that's going to be like, oh, I want to film a video and which is going to take up an hour or two more of my time when I could get home earlier. And then the editing process is a headache. So I'll try to do something. There's some really good videos on it on YouTube already, but the way I do it, could be interesting to some people. Um, so I worked my 4 days this week. Today was the first day I was not back first out of my DSP because there's this guy Nikita, I think. He's just crazy. No one beats this guy, dude. Like I think he had like one more stop than me today in the 190s, 200s, and he was just done like an hour and a half before me, dude. That guy's nutty. I don't know how he does it because I try to be so careful. I'm so mindful of all the traffic. I do all the things that my DSP wants me to do because in order to get our bonuses, we have to do everything the customers want us to do, which going to the rear doors and putting the packages so behind their house, um, taking pictures that aren't blurry of the package, which goes to contact compliance. Because if someone complains to us that they didn't put the package at our door or it wasn't delivered to us, my boss would just be like, oh no, Amazon, look, they took a picture and it shows the package, it shows their front door, side door, rear door, whatever, and just shows that you're following things. And all this is stuff that Amazon scores, and our DSP is so strict on following everything to a T. Like we cannot make mistakes. In order to get Fantastic Plus, there's many different tiers: fair, great, fantastic, and Fantastic Plus. And we've been in Fantastic Plus every week except 1 week this entire year so far, the last 4 months. And so there's a lot of things you got to go through. I just wonder how he does this, like, you know, so fast and following all those things we got to follow. Because I'm like, if I went any faster, I would have fucking hit someone. Like, I can't. I don't fathom it, but I could have ran like sprinted faster, but I was still running like the whole day. So that would be rough, man. But it is what it is. It was a good workout, so I can't complain. I did twist my ankle a few times. Thankfully, I'm not hurt. It could have been bad. I felt something in my knee that I didn't like at one point, and I'm like, these angles I be moving in is not good, and lifting up to 65 pounds, I think was my highest with 2 boxes today. Like it, yeah, it's, you got to be safe, but the way I run it is, I just be living my life. Maybe that's not smart, especially um, my gig work that I would do if I got hurt would be delivering stuff. So I'm like, everything I would do to make a living requires me to be healthy. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is. You can't control everything, but for now, I mean, that's where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed the video. Honestly, it was only meant to be the first 4 minutes of just the van from when the van was first loaded until when the van was empty. And it's just those clips of me complaining. But, I got to be extra and make it like a million minutes. But yeah, thanks for guys for watching again. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend, guys. I'll be streaming on this stream, School Pizza, on YouTube right here, same channel, probably all weekend. If you guys want to hit up the stream, feel free to School Space Pizza. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're already on the channel. Just go to the channel, click the stream. You can watch past VODs, past videos. Please sub at least. That would really help me out, especially if you like the content. Leave a comment again if you want to see the Amazon videos of just being a delivery driver and all that. So, all right, guys, if I don't see you again, have a good night.